Rising Melanated people. It's a beautiful day here in the neighborhood, and we're enjoying life and just doing what we do. Wanted to talk to you. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. Wanted to talk to you today about your past. Don't beat yourself up over a past that you can't change, because there's nothing that you can do about your past. All you can do is live the future and make a better way for yourself and your family. But a lot of people will hold your past against you forever and ever and ever. You have to ignore those people, overlook them, don't pay them any attention, just say they're lost and they don't know no better. But you're going to live life and not continue to beat yourself up over your past. Why would you want to do that? To persecute yourself over something that you can't change. We all make mistakes. We've all made mistakes. Even that Bible says we've all sinned and fallen short of the glory. So why do we constantly beat up ourselves about our past? Well, it's because of the mindset we've been given by the oppressor. The mindset that comes from Christianity, the mindset that comes from being lesser than a non-melanated individual. All these things have been pushed upon us and constantly brainwashed into us. You see, you have to realize that school is nothing but a brainwashing. These people don't care whether you get educated, ignorant, or not. These powers that be that make all these things happen. They could care less. But they finally realized that school was a way to brainwash you. From kindergarten to 12th grade. They tell you what to think, what to wear, even what to eat. And there's so much wrong with that, but we won't go into that today, telling you what to eat. Because that little food pyramid or whatever, that's a bunch of bullshit. 3 meals a day, bunch of bullshit. All this stuff is slowly killing us. But where we learn it? In school, on television. That's where we learn it. And Lord, television. That is another thing that makes us regret our past so much. Because we think and we live. Somebody came to me one day and they said, my family is so fucked up. It's dysfunctional. And I knew them. And I looked at them and I said, everybody's family is dysfunctional. Everybody's family is fucked up. There's no Cosby's. There's no Leave It to Beaver. There's no Dennis the Menace. There's no Harriet and whoever it was. I can't remember the name. Ozzie and Harriet. There's no Ozzie and Harriet. All of these perfection within families are not realistic. These are the things that they give you. So those things create self-doubt in us. We see the Cosby Show and how they're living and how they always get along, very little friction here and there. Dad Bill steps in and wipes out the friction whenever it's coming in. Mom Felicia comes in and Rashad comes in and deals with it. And that's not reality. It's not reality. Now, it may have been the reality of the past, of when we were true indigenous people here, and how we lived and how we functioned, but not now. Because the oppressor stepped in and given his values and his morals. We don't even know who we are. Most of us don't even know that we were indigenous to this land. So how can we have a culture? How can we have morals and values? They give us a book and say, this is your morals and this should be your morals and your values. And anything you got left over from your culture, from who you are, you got to throw it away and get rid of it because it's not good. We want you civilized. And how can we allow a people to tell us what civilization is, what being civilized is? A people who put smallpox in blankets and killed indigenous people. The people who buried indigenous people in Australia up to their necks and left them there until they died of thirst, hunger, or whatever. Or animals came along and killed them. A people who thought it was a good sport to take black babies in Florida, Louisiana, Georgia, and places like that and throw them to alligators and have picnics and stuff and watch the alligators eat the babies, the melanated babies. These are sick individuals. How they gonna tell you how to be? Man, come on. How they gonna tell you how to be civilized when they do all of this stuff in the name of power and money? You're talking about, they say that they're civilized and they're gonna teach us how to civilize. And when they found us, we were not civilized. And you believe them. And you take those history books and those things and you believe them. And you believe that that book they gave you is a better way of doing things. Come on, think. That book is not a better way of doing things. You had it all figured out. You knew how the mind worked and how to train your mind, how to program your mind. You're born knowing wrong, right from wrong. But unfortunately, by the time you are in your early childhood, from television, from books, from preschool, you don't know right from wrong anymore because of all the stuff they're shoveling you. We need to come together and understand that we were the civilized people. These people that talk about civilization and being civilized, they nearly destroyed all of the buffalo here in this country, all of the beaver, all of the deer. Nearly wiped them out, all of the alligators. Nearly wiped them out off of greed and profit. They know nothing of civilization. They know nothing of utilizing just only what you need to survive. They know nothing of that. So whatever your past is and whatever problems you ran into, I want you to be like Dick Gregory said. He said if he gets a hemorrhoid, he's blaming it on the oppressor because it was something he put in his food or something he put in him, in his water or something he put in something he drank. So don't worry about your past. Your past is just that, your past. If you're waking up and moving forward now and you got better things going on, then forget that past. Because that was just something that the oppressor wanted you to be trapped in and wanted you to relive the rest of your life. Don't do it. So you know I got nothing but love for you, brothers and sisters. Everything is great. Be blessed, be loved, and continue to hold your head up and continue to relish in your melanated genius.